Hello everyone, this is Kitamati of Kitamati Plays. We are playing In Stars and Time. So we're going to go ahead and check out the options first, because there's some interesting options here. I have message speed on instant, that's my preference. I have always run on, I like that. Command remember, always great to have in an RPG. I don't have it on full screen because I had some issues when it comes to the recording process, not a big deal. Language can be changed to Japanese entirely, which I find interesting. And yeah, all of these are good things to have. Let's go ahead and exit and start a new game. In Stars and Time, version 1.0.3. Fryn. Mirabelle. Sifrin. Sifrin? Good morning. Well, more like good afternoon, I guess. Were you taking a nap? That's just like you. Only you could sleep peacefully at a time like this. I guess that's smart. We better get some rest while we can. We have to be ready for tomorrow, so we can finally face against the king. You're too sleepy to talk. Sleep's sweet embrace calls for you. You close your eyes again. You're still half asleep, aren't you? You make a grumbling sound. Okay then. You can sleep for a little longer, but not too long. Come to the village when you're ready, okay? You yawn so hard your jaw cracks. You were having such a nice rest, too. You can't spend the rest of the day sleeping. That would be a waste. You force yourself to get up. Wake up, Sifrin. You have a country to save. You can use the left stick to move around. Let's do that. Oh, we have some fast movement speed. I think I prefer the D-pad for this. In Stars and Time. Very curious about this title. The bird chirps. Oh, in Vagard, they say birds go pew, 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 pio, 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 pio. I think it's pio. Sifrin, you're up. You sure are. Hey, Mira. Hey, Sifrin. Hey. She didn't say hey. I don't know why I said hey. So how was your nap? On a scale of 1 to 10. Let's see. A certain someone woke me up. Completely average. 1, a certain someone woke me up. 5, completely average. A solid 9. A solid 9. Is it not a 10 because the finish could have used some work? We'll do better next time. Next time I promise I'll let you sleep in. So we can get the elusive 10 out of 10 score. Oh wait, I had something I wanted to ask you. I have an idea for tonight. This will be the night before we go fight the king, so I felt like we could make it special somehow. So I was thinking, how about a sleepover? Let's all eat good food together. Sleep in the same room. Maybe tell stories? It would be nice, wouldn't it? How is it different from what you usually do? Well, okay. You think it's silly, don't you? I'm sorry. I was trying to find something fun to do tonight, but that's all I could think of. It was a stupid idea, wasn't it? Maybe we should forget about it. Oh no. Your lack of enthusiasm made Mirabelle upset. Oh no! Come on, fix it. No, I think it's fun. Let's do it. Are you sure? All right then. So if we're doing it, can you let everyone know? I don't think I could convince everyone. Well, you kind of have to now. Of course, Mira. Okay, let me think. Madame Adile should be in the... Adile? Should be in the shop buying items. Bonnie should be near the fields to the east. And Isabel Isabel is at the favor tree to the west. We're staying in the clock tower at the east of the town, right past the broken bridge, so you can just tell everyone to meet up there later. That was a lot of names and places. Will you remember? Probably not. Well, unrelated to your memory, here's a note with everyone's location. Just in case. You forget. Yeah, smart. You got the reminder note. You put the note in your pocket along with your souvenirs. You can check your souvenirs by going into your pockets. To access your pockets, open the menu by pressing Y. The menu contains your pockets, your equipment, and many other things. You can interact with most items in your pockets by pressing A. Okay, see you at the clock tower later then. I'll be near the library if you need me. Come talk to me whenever. Oh, and don't forget to check the Change God statue too. For good luck. You wave goodbye. I am highly reminded of Omori when it comes to a lot of little things about this game. We'll see. Oh, also, there's a lot of people to talk to and drawers to snoop inside of around here. You can interact with people and objects by pressing A when standing in front of them. If you need to, you can always configure your button settings in the options menu. An Undertale, which I haven't played yet, so someday. P.O. Daydreaming one. Ha. The woman is daydreaming, singing softly under her breath. Oh, hi. You're one of the saviors, aren't you? I recognize you. And you traveled with a few people, right? You traveled with, Mirabelle? Isabel? Odile? Mirabelle. Mirabelle. I know her. She's from here. What a wonderful young woman. I never talked to her much, though. I wonder, though. Is she the younger or older sister of your group? She'd fit both, wouldn't she? You laugh awkwardly. Go here. Castle-loving one. You know, the end of the world is fine and all. But I only have one regret. I won't be able to know what happens to Lord Joseph Andre in the final issue of The Cursing of Chateau Castle. Chateau Castle. Did he manage to protect his castle to the very end? Did he finally find his friend, Pierre Jacques Ernest? Did he finally find more about himself? Oh, I'll never know. Is that really what they're worrying about today? A book series? Not their imminent death or anything? Weird. Look at those eyes. Oh, Lord Joseph Andre, I hope you're okay. I know how that feels. You can see even more books speaking from under the bed. I know how that feels too. No, actually, I don't. Books under my bed right now. The bookcase is filled with a series of novels called The Cursing of Chateau Castle. You've seen Mirabelle read one issue, so you assume the series is about romance. And also about terrible things happening to good people. Go. What about this door? The door must lead to the rest of the house, but you can't go there. You've been told going farther than the first room in other people's houses is very rude. Valgardian customs are so weird. I think there are a lot of games that are like that, though. A pile of notes explaining the themes and hidden Easter eggs in the series The Cursing of Chateau Castle. A torch. It burns brightly. Okay. I'm gonna leave this place. Look at these, some flowers. They smell like flowers. Oh, what is this? A little figure of the Change God. It's been crafted to dance silently. This one looks very stylish. Is that what it said? Slightly. Why did I say silently? I knew I said something wrong. Okay. Big hat. Impossibly warm-looking cloak. You must be one of the people traveling with Mirabelle. She's pretty well known around here. The chosen one, you know. Blessed by the Change God with the power to save Valgard. Valgard? I don't know. Plus, before all this, she was a housemaiden at the House of Change nearby. She'd take classes, help out with chores, help the other housemaidens with their studies and craft. Little perfect Mirabelle. As for me, I think she's the most wonderful being on earth. No wonder the Change God blessed her when she's this wonderful. I used to go to the house a lot for my classes, and she was always there, taking the class with me. I've never had a class I didn't share with her. She's so cool, so helpful, so driven. Honestly, we're kind of best friends. Even though I've never had a single conversation with her. Talking to people is hard, you get it. You hope she'll get to talk to Mirabelle before tomorrow. Talk to Mirabelle before tomorrow. A dresser. Do not touch. My unmentionables are inside. Oh, you leave the dresser alone. What about the closet? It's a closet. It's filled with many beautiful dresses. Her unmentionables are inside. Books about a variety of subjects from woodworking to psychology. Some are written in Voodoo. Voodoo. You wonder if the stylish lady is from there. Voodoo. A desk. There's a half-written letter on it, along with a pile of blank paper. Oh, those are my drafts for Mirabelle's letter. Don't look, please. You look away. Her drafts for a letter. I sure hope Mirabelle likes that letter. This door must lead to the rest of the house, but you can't go. Yep, we know about that. Sure hope she likes that letter. I mean, her fan out here, right? Yeah. Look at this. Statues, big and small, all with different faces. Some of them have sad eyes, others a bright smile. A few are animated by craft, and one jumps around and bumps gently into your foot. The change god, deity worshipped by all of the country of Valgard, stands before you. You have trouble believing you're finally here, almost at the end of your journey. It was only a few months ago that you met Mirabelle. So much has happened since then. So I have a feeling that something's wrong. Just a moment. Let me go to my settings. No, everything's correct. I'm so confused. It looks like there's very little desktop audio. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry. It was almost a year ago now that the king appeared, seemingly out of nowhere. Possessing immense craft power, he spread his curse across the country of Valgard, freezing in time everything in its path. With Dormont's House of Change in his control, Dormont's House of Change in his control, he patiently waits. For he knows his curse can only be reversed if he is defeated. His victory would be all but determined, if not for Mirabelle. Your friend Mirabelle is the only survivor of the House of Dormont, after the king froze everyone inside in time and locked the gates. Everyone says she was blessed by the Change God themselves with the power to fight back the king's curse, making her the only one able to save Valgard. When you met her, she was already traveling with Isabeau and Odelay, trying to get the orbs necessary to open the house's gates and defeat the king. You helped them defeat a particularly strong sadness, and seeing your strength, they asked for your help. You had nothing better to do, so you decided to accompany them. A few weeks later, you met Bonnie, completing your little team. Oh gosh, I wonder what she's going to be like. You saw a lot of Valgardian cities during your travels, some frozen, some not, and did your best to sidestep the slowly encroaching curse. But still, you all kept going. Mirabelle kept going to honor the Change God's blessing, save her beloved house, and save Valgard. Isabeau came with her after Valgard's defenders themselves refused to help. Odelay came to satisfy her curiosity about Valgard. And because she said, leaving the fate of a country to a bunch of young ones would give me an ulcer. Bonnie came to save their sister, frozen by the curse. You're here because there's nothing else for you to do. Okay. What else are you supposed to do except travel with them? Once Mirabelle asked you if you were okay, following them on a journey to save the country. She felt guilty, felt like she was forcing everyone to follow her on a hopeless quest. You wanted to put her at ease, so you said easily and truthfully that traveling with everyone was the happiest you could remember being. She looked upset. You cringed just thinking about it, truth be told. Maybe not the most considerate thing you could have said to someone with her problems at that moment. But tomorrow, one way or another, your journey will end. Oh my goodness. You should believe something very strongly at the Change God. That's how those work, right? Mirabelle and Isabeau taught you before. Can't just ask for things because the change belief considers this lazy. It's the change god. Only pure belief and confidence in yourself will do, with the change god only providing a little nudge. If anyone is lazy here, it must be the change god, you think? Oh well. You believe strongly, or whatever, that your hits will super hurt, that attacks against you will be super weak, that you'll be super fast. This one. Best offense is a good defense. You'll win if you and your friends are the only ones standing. You repeat under your breath. Super strong, super strong, super strong. You actually feel a little stronger. You pinch yourself. Ouch. Okay then, not that much more powerful. You and your friend's defense got a tiny bit better. Going to the Change God statue will boost one stat of your choice. You can also save your progress by praying at the Change God statue. You close your eyes. Very unique, that is. I think that's unique. I think a lot of things in this game are quite interesting. Wow. Okay, that's enough for today. You thank the Change God for its blessing and quickly run away, crossing it out from the reminder note. All right. I'm going to look at all of these houses. Big Bollinger. Hey, want to buy something? You'd like to, but can't buy much with only a silver coin. You show your silver coin anyway. With one of those, you can get a third of a pastry. But aren't you one of the saviors? Traveling with little Mirabelle. Don't worry about a thing then. Can I get you anything on the house? A croissant, maybe? Yay, a croissant. Incredible. Incredible. I've never seen anyone give such a look of disdain when offered a croissant. Seriously, I would love a croissant. A pain au chocolat, then. Only monsters don't like pain au chocolat. I don't know how to say it. You like those. You nod. Ha. One pain au chocolat coming up. You got a pain au chocolat. Yay. You think about putting it in your pocket for later, but it smells so wonderful. Still warm, it smells like butter and chocolate. You try to control yourself and take only a small, dainty bite. But it's too yummy. In 2 bites, you've already swallowed the pastry whole. Not gonna lie, seeing a tiny one like you eat this like a rabid beast, that was disturbing, but also weirdly satisfying. Good luck tomorrow. All right, we had our pastry. Delicious. Small Bollinger. Bollinger? I'm not sure. Welcome. I'm helping Papa today. Oh, Samantha. I just suddenly remembered Samantha. A torch. It burns brightly. Samantha is from Harvest Island. Some croissants? You refuse to even look at them. A little figure of the Change God. It's been crafted to dance slightly. This one has clumsily drawn eyes and a drawn baguette for a mouth. I made it. I made it myself. Some baguettes. Smells heavenly. Various baking ingredients. All right, we had our sweets for the day. Some flowers that smell like flowers. The door seems to be locked. Interesting. You didn't think a welcoming village like Dormont knew how to lock doors. The lock keeping it closed has an interesting shape. It doesn't have a hole for a key. That's a barrel. Barrel! 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 Okay. The sign says shop. Oh, who is this person? Odelay is here, looking at what the shop has to offer. Odelay. Oh, Sifrin. You look rested. Glad to see you this laid back on the day before the end of the world. Anyway, how can I help you? Questions. Clock tower sleepover. A sleepover. You guys really are kids. We can forget about our problems. I suppose so. Nonetheless, I'll be there. Poor Boniface. Boniface? Boniface? Poor Boniface probably needs it. Maybe we all do. But the room only has 3 beds, right? I better get a whole bed to myself. Mira and Bonnie will probably be sharing. Mirabelle and Bonnie? So who'll sleep on the ground, you or Isabeau? Think me and Isa will share? Isa, of course. Me and Isa will share. Fascinating. Anyway, I'll be there. You know, since we already decided earlier we'd meet at the clock tower and all. Yeah, you already all planned to meet up at the clock tower, so was there a need for you to let everyone know? You could have just met everyone at the clock tower. Oh well, not like you have anything better to do. Anything else? Questions? We're fighting the king tomorrow. We are. I hope you're prepared. The king and the sadnesses his destruction creates. They possess crafts capable of slowing us down or even freezing us in time completely. So as always, we're counting on you and your speed to keep us out of trouble. Ah, so you want me in the front again, leading everyone if possible. You've already proven good at preventing traps and keeping us alive, so I don't see why that has to change. And as always, you can count on me to provide everyone with intel on any enemies we encounter. Everyone except Boniface will be on battle duty, but I might ask Boniface to do something as well. It might be good for everyone to give the kids something to do. Boring tactics talk, I know. I'll shut up and buy items for our journey to the top of the house. Ho, have you found it? Is your field of research tactics? Oh, Chems, are you still trying to figure out what I'm researching? No, my field of research isn't tactics. Isabeau actually proposed that one last week. Late one. Ah. Give it up already. None of you will ever figure out what I'm studying. It will stay a secret forever. Questions. What will you do after? After tomorrow, if we survive? I wish I had your confidence. Maybe I'll just go home to Kabul. I haven't seen my country in many years. Before I met Mirabelle and Isabeau, my main goal was to travel to Valgard and see its many different places, sites, cultures. I've already accomplished this by traveling with Mirabelle, so... Was it all for your research? Yes. Your research into travelology? Sitesology? Culturesology? I like travelology. Travelology isn't a field of research, Sifrin. But it is the field of research you spent your life trying to create. Stop inventing a backstory for me. What about you? What will you do? If we beat the king, that is. Will you go back to your country, maybe? What will you do? Come up with my own field of research. Ugh. Questions? Nah, nothing. Okay. I'll see you at the clock tower later, then. You talk totally. You cross totally from the reminder note. Nice. A little figure of the change god. It's been crafted. Yep. It has a wide smile. This one has a wide smile. Shelves filled with various foods. Being near them makes your stomach grumble. Any repeated text, I will just skip over it. Some papers. There's some sort of sale happening, it seems. Barrel. Old books. Old moldy books. You can't even read their titles. Oh wait. A closet filled with everything from empty salt shakers to half-broken pencils. Are they for sale? When I'm sitting on this little chair. Some little paintings animated by craft. You can see the shopkeeper along with some other people from Dormont. Story-loving shopkeeper. Ahoy, traveling one. Oh, you're with Mirabelle and the lady with the glasses. I recognize you. Can you believe Mirabelle has been blessed by the Change God to save us all? The Change God almost never gives blessings of any kind. It's truly amazing Mirabelle has been chosen. May the Change God protect her in her journey. You nod. The Change God, huh? Let's go. We have a lot of places to go. I want to talk to everyone because I feel like if I stop soon, I won't remember who I talked to. Oof, look at you. So scrawny. Scrawny one, did you know you can press X to run? Should give it a try sometime. Oh, and did you know you can turn on always run? Yep, I got that. Did you know? Do you like running? More of a lazy, take it easy type. Disgusting. I mean, understandable. You look like you've never ran a day in your life. You need to build up those muscles. Get fast. Get swole. And press X to run. Rude. You may look scrawny, but you're definitely the fastest one out of your group. Humph. Let me see. Press X to run. What? Oh, you always run. So now everything's inverted. Everything is inverted, so when I press X, right, we walk. So this is actually the default walking speed. Okay. I am fishing. You look like someone who would like fishing. Would you like to fish for a little bit? Why not? Yes. Fishing, huh? You don't really know how to do this. You take the fishing pole they're offering you. Choose a lure the same shade as the water. Check the fishing pole, throw it in the water, and sit down and wait. Yeah, this feels right. Fishing time. You didn't catch anything? That's too bad. Wonder if he's not catching anything either. Alright. Look at that dancing flower over here. Can't interact. Pio, Pio. So how many more houses do we have? We need to talk to Mirabelle and then that house. And also to the north. We have someone there. Okay, let's go in this area first. Wait. Smug one. Oh, hey, traveler. You're not from Valgard, are you? That's the rumor, at least. I'm from Poteria myself. I came to Valgard to further my studies a few months ago. Poteria, huh? How are you liking Valgard? It's nice, right? Lots of scholars, good food, welcoming people, especially their House of Change. They let everyone in and aren't shy about sharing their knowledge, even if you don't follow their belief. It's strange, right? I've traveled a lot, but I've never been to a country with such welcoming people. I could move here, to be honest. Well, it's a little awkward right now with the king. I might actually be forced to move here. Permanently. I should pick a good spot to be frozen in. Ah, not that I think you won't win tomorrow, of course. I have faith you'll win, of course. Valgard is very welcoming. People always notice you're not from here, but they're more likely to ask if you'd like to stay at their home for a bit than anything else. Why is your name the smug one? Oh, I think he's gonna answer. he's not answering, but I find that curious. A small desk with some flowers on it. Oh, don't look in that drawer, stranger. It's my awful necklaces I made and need to throw away drawer. Barrel. Kitchen station. Lots of spicy stuff here. It's a spicy stuff. Okay. Closet. Okay. You leave the closet alone. I'll try that one more time. A closet filled with... Hey! You leave the closet alone. Some crafted paintings of the jeweler and her wife. They both look happy. You're not sure what it is, but it has something to do with the change belief. Mirabelle has a similar brooch design. A book on crafting jewelry. Look in the store. This door must lead to the rest of the house, but you can't go there. You've been told going... Yep, we already... I wonder if it'll ever be different. Some time it might be. Cool jeweler says, hello. Welcome to my home, complete stranger. Oh, you're one of the people traveling with that Mirabelle, aren't you? One of the saviors. Yes, I like going into strangers' homes. Don't we all? Since you're here, can you help me? I'm trying to figure out which necklace to give my lovely, wonderful, beautiful wife. She stops what she's crafting and shows you two necklaces, one with round beads and one with teardrop-shaped ones. Next to her, her wife is not moving an inch. I like the teardrop one better. You're right. I think she'll be happy with this one. She gently attaches the necklace around her wife's neck and looks at her for a while. Hey, make sure to defeat the king tomorrow, okay? I'd like to ask my wife which one she actually prefers. Yeah. Let's talk to her. The woman sits here, frozen in time. I wonder if she knows what's going on. I mean, it's not impossible. This is an interesting game. Interesting storyline. Lots of things to think about and talk about. Big papers. You slightly unroll one to look inside. It's a big map of Valgard. This bookcase is filled with books about craft. What is craft? Crafting for dummies. Creative craft. How to use paper type effectively. Scissors type and me. Scissors type and me. Just because you're rock type doesn't mean you can destroy walls, and many more. You should gift that last one to Bonnie. What? Why? Okay, pick up what is crafting for dummies. Yes, pick it up. You pick up the book and open it at a random page. Protection craft, creative craft, and piercing craft, or commonly known as rock, paper, and scissors craft, are the three branches of common craft able to be used by most people. It is the art of molding the world around us as we see fit, like crafting clay into moving figurines or using paint to create art that blah, 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 blah. You flip through the book. Using craft in battle is taking the creative energy and making it physical to hurt enemies, blah, blah, blah. You flip through the book. Other types of craft include body craft, time craft, blah, blah, blah. You flip through the book. Time craft. You shouldn't be able to craft time. There's a piece of paper taped to the page with a tiny face drawn on it. The tiny face is an upside-down smiling face, saying, ha 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 ha, funny joke. Timecraft not being achievable was the theory for a long time, but the king is able to freeze people in time, isn't he? He sure is. Ha. Okay, so I have to talk to that person. I'm gonna have to save. So this game, In Stars and Time, part 1, definitely a series. I am very intrigued by this. Are you intrigued by this? I think that it, the writing, the storyline, I sense that there are going to be feels, some major feels. This is going to be a very interesting experience. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Going to continue soon. Now you've seen how I play RPGs. I am so meticulous that it is maddening. I don't know if I will be that way all throughout, but definitely in the beginning of a game, I like to do that. But anyway, bye for now. Thank you. Bye. Bye.